So check this out. We're going to do a little bit of math because math is fun. If we were to think of a linear gradient going from 0 to 1, okay? If you were to kind of stylize a lot of things, what you often do is instead of having like a smooth transition from one thing to the other, you often kind of like have it stepping towards the color and getting a bit closer and closer to what you want. Now, the math for that's actually really straightforward, right? If I was to multiply that value by 10, that's now 0 to 10, right? If I was to then run a rounding function, which says get rid of all of the decimal places, that's now from 0 to 10, but you can see that there's those bars there, because it's now just the integers rather than the floats. And if I was to divide it back by that initial number, it's no longer 0 to 10, it's now 0 to 1 again, except this time around, we've got that stepping pattern. You all with me? Sick. So, if I wanted to, I can get rid of this gradient and I can say, hey, what if we did that to the sky instead? Now, generally speaking, when you're handling color, you're usually dealing with it as RGB, red, green, blue, right? But we can deal with it another way. Some of you may have dealt with HSV before, which is hue, saturation, and value. If I was to go ahead and get RGB to HSV, I can say, hey, don't step the color, just step the amount of saturation between them. Anyway, what that looks like is this. Whoop. Sorry. I'm going to say to it, hey, I want to turn it into HSV, and I just want to step the saturation, okay? Afterwards, I want to combine them back to where they were, as they were. And because my mother raised me right, I'm going to make a variable. And just have that set up. Now this has to go back into being RGB again. But what we've done is we've gotten the horizon colors that were there,